Hello and welcome or welcome back. This is going to be an extension of today's Daily Dharma. It is currently December 31st of 2024, so the very last day of the calendar year. And I'm excited for the new year. And then I was filming the first Daily Dharma today, and the local time was 1:11 when I turned on the camera. And then in the course of uploading the video, doing some in-between messages and uploading, of course, the first one, which is in transit as we speak, I went to turn on the camera and it was local time 2:22. So this is great. So this afternoon's Daily Dharma number 1 had a lot to do with a portal of reaching some sense of a flow state within the self, moving from the psychic waters and vision questing into the fiery embodiment phase. We'll just suffice it to say that. And I folded all of those cards back in except the portal keeper, because it came through as a fated meeting, perhaps, or it could be just witnessing the self, an internal prospect. Because if you've watched yesterday's December 30th, if you chose to watch the astrology video, we talked quite a bit about this manifestation portal. And so that's really where we're at, this new founded manifesto. And so it comes forward as this portal of something new and unprecedented shifting in our lives. And the card that I kept from the previous video is the record keeper. And this one, I see it as record and Akashic records, but it says the portal keeper. And I see this in the background as music, spinning records, the old style, flat, black. And then I also see even some musical symbols there. And it talks about so many different levels. But the way it was coming through in the first reading, which I didn't say then, it's almost like this transfiguration. So I sometimes giggle when I see this card because I see that it's so serious. But then when I look at this, I see this as an aspect of the self, of sometimes I will say, I don't know if this is a commonplace saying or not, but people are either like dogs or like cats in a lot of situations. So you can make your own judgments about that. I would say that I could be either, give or take, because I kind of feel like I'm a more flexible individual in terms of embodiment choices, because I'm in that playful space. And it's coming through as, like, I don't know if there's, in the Harry Potter series, the teacher McGonagall, she transfigures herself into a cat. And so when we were talking in the earlier reading about this flow state through perhaps something like ecstatic dance, but it's more like the way that we move our energy. And it doesn't have to necessarily be a physical movement that we're making, but I wanted to know more about this portal keeper. It came through as the north node of our astrological charts, the place that we're all moving towards. And with this manifestation portal having to do with the great attractor, as well as aspecting astrologically Saturn and Jupiter with the new moon that just happened, it's like these new beginnings, these meetings that have been going on, and the way that the energy is shifting and flowing is taking us from different levels of fear and scarcity mindset into abundance mindset and true creator, in synergy with other individuals. So it seems like it's moving us from one group of people to the next. So we do have some new cards thrown out here, and I want to throw some on camera. I was playing with the crystal grid oracle deck here. I don't know. I think this one is listed in the description. The card that came out is Solutions Hypersthene, if I pronounce that right. And it looks to me like it also might have some smoky quartz in there and something else here too. I'm seeing the feather as well. So Solutions, talking about a lot of intellectual energy and transmuting solutions from previous things that had challenged us. We're figuring out how to alter something. I'm hearing alter our reality. So be it, right? Number 21, Boundaries, was underneath the deck with calcite fairy stone. I also in the shuffle in between, I was getting fairy magic here in the deck first. So Boundaries, very interesting with Solutions. So having to set some limits, perhaps with ourselves or with others, being able and willing to reappropriate our time, energy, resources, and even our attention from whatever we're observing is what we're creating. And so what are we observing? Opportunities, inspiration, or otherwise. And then here we have peace. So this is the otherwise I'm talking about. It's like this is where the attention needs to go. And it says scolecite and tree agate. Number 16. So peace, another feather on this one as well. Perhaps they're on every card and I just didn't realize it before, but I'm seeing a lot of feathers. I don't know if that's something that you've been seeing, but peace is like it comes after the storm here. And I'm seeing a compass there particularly. I was seeing a dream catcher here, a sea turtle perhaps here, and a compass here. And then I pulled it down all the way because this one was peeking through under the deck. Love, number 25, rose quartz generator. So a generator is a type of array with these crystals that creates energy. That's why it's called generator. It's creating. So the earlier reading was all about manifestation. So is the astrological chart right now. So wherever we are paying attention is what is going to come in. And so it looks like we're recognizing where there's been some type of energetic drain that's necessary to reclaim our power and our life force energy from something. And so for me personally, I'll plug my yesterday video. I uploaded a cord cutting video. Yesterday's Daily Dharma and a third reading I did yesterday are still uploading when I'm uploading this, and I have today's Daily Dharma coming at you. It's a slow process, but we're getting there. It looks like, yeah, you're creating limits with even anxiety too, because again, with where attention goes, it's like, yeah, there's unlimited things that we could concern ourselves about, but how often does the worst case scenario happen versus how often do we spend our energy kind of considering these as connected potential outcomes? I mean, yeah, they're there, but I think that there's some kind of reason where things have become disconnected from our highest. So I'll leave that one there. It looks like though we're finding some type of mental and emotional peace with something. So for me too, it feels like as you cut the cords and then you hold the ceremony, it sometimes can seem like, oh, well, that's just the woo-woo behind spirituality. But the significance of going through the motions, it settles the energies, and it advocates and declares to the universe where our next alignment is. And as we release things, we create space for the new. And as we intend with that cleansed and cleared energy, it really can bring in some great blessings. So at 10:10 on the counter, so be it. Calling in our blessings. So some type of peaceful solution is bringing us back into our love energy. So, okay, out of the Return to Spirit deck, to complement, this one's from Beyond Lemuria, sorry, I pulled to complement that energy, and look at what I get here. Intuition with the feline. And here we have this as the aspect of the transfigured self. And part of the energy too that I didn't call attention to too at the beginning, I'm talking about how the flexible nature of the embodiment that I'm calling attention to here, it's like some kind of shapeshifter energy. And so there's probably a lot of social chameleons out here in the viewership of this video, in the timeless sense, 1111 on the timer, and Heyoka empaths as well. People that can be adaptable to many different types of energies. Even before I knew intuitively all of the potential ways that I could influence and kind of shape shift and manifest energies as I as the higher integrity allows. I'll say that just to interrupt. Of course, this is for entertainment purposes only, just for sake of the powers that be. It's like, you know, on an instinctual level how to meet people where they're at. And this is what I was about to say about, as I was young, before I was aware of what was really going on, I used to be very aware that I was able to really work well and connect well with children, but also I could blend in and mingle with the adults because I knew how to be an adult early on. And so it then kept on going into different social contexts where I was able to be a social chameleon. And I was seeing that chameleon energy as well. And I can't remember which deck it was. I think it was the Dreams of Gaia, where the person that was depicted was in the same color palette as the background. It looked like the wallflower depiction where somebody is at the party and they can just kind of blend and mingle. And it's also giving a little bit of mirror magic or smoke magic where in the highest integrity, you're using this just to protect yourself from other energies being able to penetrate your sacred space, you know, just utilizing it for keeping others' projections from infiltrating yourself. And that's why we're kind of talking about two boundaries here. But some people might use those energies to conceal their intentions when they interact with other people. And we can also, when we become very instinctually alert, like a cat and independent, and someone comes forward in a more of a parasitic, sycophantic, or otherwise nefarious energies trying to gain our alignment with them without showing their hand, we can start to feel when somebody is a smoke show on the bad level. Leaving that at that. So it's like, I think this portal keeper is talking very much about an initiation into the use of our potential ability to blend on the social level in this realm, as well as being able to have a foot in both or all realms, where you utilize a very magical aspect of your multiversal nature to influence on various levels. Multiplicity, it's like not even all connected to one main third dimensional objective. It's like you can almost, I'm seeing like where in the Marvel series where the Doctor Strange character creates multiplicity of himself, and it's also a bit of mirror magic where he has multiplied himself in all these holograms, and each one is able to kind of do something or do something different. It's like a house of mirrors as well. This, I hope that you guys are understanding how this comes back around. I'm asking about the North Node portal keeper here, and we're being told that this is an aspect of ourselves that is actually divinely inspired to almost, having split the energy previously, I feel like there's a need to bring that back into right order to make it through this specific portal, to be able to put things into the right order, coming into the state we were talking about with manifestation. What's under that? Rejuvenation and music again. So yeah, let's shuffle a little bit on camera. I keep talking about community because it's under the deck here with the Akashic Tarot and the Sands of Time, something that we've been waiting for, the right community, the right fit, the right soul tribe connected to our energy. What's our intuition bringing? Divine connections and new divinity too. With the records and the portal keeper here, it's like that Akashic heritage too, and then the records, so much to do with the energetic and various ways that we cord our energy to others, to the experience, karmic, dharmic records. Let's see what this is. Fearless. Yes. That's gorgeous. To me, it talks about setting up the space around yourself. This looks like the boundaries card to me. Some type of sacred protection for you from the divine while you are engaging with this energy. Oof, on the vibrational level. Yeah, it's like you're becoming this emanation. You're really tapping into something. Oh, and then immunity under that and confidence. You're starting to understand something about the gift that this is. Yes. And I think that this card came out yesterday in such a way that it's talking about understanding how to leave something behind, such as, like the vibrational context of abundance mentality. It's like there's unlimited potential for anything that we may want in this universe. But part of it is the alignment, part of it is embodiment, part of it is the receiving and restoration, rejuvenation phase, but part of it is absolutely being in our fire, in our chariot of fire, and astrally and physically moving forward towards the goals that we choose to pursue. So let's get into this Dreams of Gaia here. I just wanted to show you this real quick. I was seeing this as this she of the lotus that came out at the very end before. It's like this angelic self with the wings again. Remember that fearless depiction is like I'm hearing personal sarcophagus when you travel the cosmos. But this is also maybe like your angelic earth angelic form here, with this very much these codes streaming down as you are grounded into the earth. You may be also tending the earth in different ways. There are many ways that you can serve the earth, the consciousness as well. It's like through your embodiment and recollection. Yes, collected energy, the collected records and the collective ancestral karmic records being able to stream through you and you being able to create a vibrational emanation just by holding space internally for this peace and love and clarity, personal boundaries with forgiveness, and with correct boundaries. Then we also set up space for this community re-engagement potentially here too. So these next two cards were interesting. It was talking about being almost like this cord cutting thing that I did yesterday. And here's this conflict energy, this fire energy. It's like the new embodiment of the fire energy that came through today is talking about moving through the visioning phase and romanticized energies into this embodiment of our personal fire and what it means to be us and to create. And if we could do anything with our abundant energy, what would make us happy? What would leave us with that sense of fulfillment and connection and peace and love and clarity, solution mindedness? And so she's releasing these false shackles on her by transforming her mind into the cosmic mind and connecting with that. And then like these fingers again, so maybe some type of healing or something else has come through you. The sacred fire is working through you in this way instead of in this domination, dominant power control struggle, third dimensional toxic form. It's like it's coming through in this white hot lightning embodiment, which is so much bigger and huger of an energy here. Did I make that word up? But yeah, there's all these sacred codes coming through the crown here. And it's like, yeah, there's something, this immunity is like you've really made your choice and embodied your choice. And this conflict energy is no longer doing it for you. And so under the deck here, we have this number 3 energy. I love this one. It really looks like somebody who's traveling with their familiar, traveling very light, but has this enormous walking stick, this staff here, kind of talking about their shamanic journey and power. And it's shown embracing a star in the background here, illuminating all of these background struggles and mountains that have already been left in the past. And it's like the most beautiful fool depiction to me too, mixed with the Empress energy of the 3 card, the Maiden Mother Crone again, and it's shown with the feminine. And so it's like the empowered feminine within, no matter what gender you are here, is talking about kind of being really aligned with our divine purpose and passion, and just being really settled and grounded, and it's just real true embodiment of this expanded state, because it's like their home is out here in the wilderness, you know, in the deep forests and open airs of the world. And so it's a very powerful and humble energy that's being shown as the energy that you're showing up in, having left some of these struggles behind you. And she wants to show herself again. So what else from Dreams of Gaia? What is this intuition that we're getting about the portal keeper? Now we have look at this, how that's also like those 2 fighting men, and now we have the 2 masked feminines. So perhaps this is also the intuition, the feminine intuition. Have you ever seen the various depictions of the mean girls, like you can't sit with us? And it's like, yeah, I didn't want to. It's kind of giving that, like these individuals kind of like judging the viewer as you're walking in, and it's like understanding the people that surround you in certain types of exchanges and how they're using their passion versus the way that you've learned to embody yours. Let's look under the deck. Look at how you've chosen to embody yours, the beautiful Fool depiction. That's number 3 of fire. Oh, that's so gorgeous. That's definitely where we're going for the thumbnail on this one. Isn't it gorgeous? So you can see how happy he is, and look at the cosmic stars in the mountains. It's like the mountains themselves are, it's like in an alternate reality where the cosmos are embodied by the mountains. And the mountains again usually represent struggle, adversity, difficulties that we've crossed over. And he's kind of traveling light once again, and he's just lit up by the sacred fire. He's radiant with it. And I'm also seeing that the belt has a few little pouches, and it's reminding me of having things of value. And even the black belt is shown in the moment. So that's really beautiful. So you're having a lot of intuitive nudges about where you want to go next and how you want to embody this energy and how you want to be seen and recognized, and how you want this vibrational broadcast to be evidenced from your life. Oh yeah, I love those together too. Let's just split this. Look at that. That's gorgeous energy as well. So this to me looks like a meditative embodiment practice. And so you may choose to do some of this. It also looks like candle gazing to me in the moment. The story of the 2 wolves or 2 dragons depicted here. It looks like they're actually both speaking light into her ears instead of one good, one bad. It's like, and her hands have balls of divine light in them as well. So that's very interesting. It's like full embodiment mode. And what wants to be seen here? This is, I think, a depiction of the green man, number 14 of Earth. And below the Fool here we have this third eye goddess. Could be a vision almost. It's almost looking like someone appearing in astral, and their hair is like the veil. Because I'm seeing the cosmos that are in these mountains as also her hair being this vast universe as well. Another curtain. I think that the way that this is showing up, it's like certain groups are connected with their fire as far as like trying to get recognition and be the most attractive or be the most skilled or being seen on those levels. And other individuals are showing up in these energies. And I think that you are transforming at a deep level and utilizing many of the elemental strengths that you have to transform this energy here. And that's how you are actually embodying the actual portal yourself in a way. It's like the ability for you to have embodied these energies to make these sacred choices for how you choose to shift your energy, your commitments to this embodiment that you are here with this green man energy. Oh, and I just saw 2929 when I looked up too, which is 1111. Yeah, it's this masculine feminine tantric connection that's happening here. But I believe that most individuals need to do a little bit of work on both ends of the polarities. That's what we're doing here, is just kind of coming into sacred balance within our own our own mutability, our own shape shifter interconnectivity with all of these energies. And so it's time to understand this new embodiment here in a different way, and to perhaps even for many of you find a new community here. And it looks like you really have a lot of ideas that you're waiting and wanting to share with other individuals. And let's see, anything else from the karmic area? Whoops, all right. Yep, setting your course came out in the previous one. Oracle of Delphi is powerful. So again, with this, yeah, diversity. Yeah, okay, the whole reading, the first reading, you're here for it. Yeah, you're here for it. It's like you're creating it by the virtue of you listening to the sacred energies, by you aligning with the researching and connecting with the sacred studies here, and then being a divine and perfect channel to the best of your abilities here, utilizing your human sacredness here to create space to be the vibrational sculptor of your reality here. And it looks like there's this elder here holding some type of sacred scroll. So there's the potential here of, yeah, connecting with various age groups, different types of segments of the community coming together in powerful ways. But it looks like somebody here that's integral to this reading, whether it be you or another, is really witnessing this divine channel in motion here. And it's starting to help you to set your course in this new way. So yeah, there's a change of direction coming through for many of you, and it's possibly coming through within the changing seasons here. And with diversity here, it looks like you're really going to be exposed to a whole new set of teachings and things. It's like you're ready for this, you're hungry for this, and you're so delighted by it. And here we have the scribe. Yes, somebody's taken some notes, somebody's taking notice. And it looks like you're getting your life in balance through this situation here too. Architect, yeah, the sculptor of your reality. So all about manifestation and aligning with your sacred divinity. So I hope that that was helpful. I have had a fantastic year reading for you all, and happy new year to you. May you find your blessings and be your own sacred mirror and portal keeper to connect with the new year and to sculpt your reality. You are the self-empowered master of your destiny. Thank you so much. Let's get you an oracle here. Polite declaration, absolutely here. You can move in whatever direction that it is you need to accomplish your goals. It's time to get out there and claim it. What is yours? And